Broadcasting live from Houston, Texas, where the retractable roof of Minute Maid Park is closed. It'll be Diamond Dynasty action this evening. Coming to the plate now, Ichiro Suzuki. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The right fielder, Ichiro.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard up the middle. Smith is up with it. Oh, look at the Wizard. Safe. Almost got him after the great stop, but it's a base hit, and the leadoff man's on to start the inning.
Number 11.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Drilled right back up the middle. To second for one. On to first to complete the double play. In now is Anthony Rendon, trying to get him started again following the double play.
Rendon.
Grounded weakly toward third. Muncy scoops it up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. At the plate, Jay Jones. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Suzuki going back, and this one is gone. A home run. Now at the plate, Duke Snyder. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The left fielder.
First offering on its way.
Snyder.
Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Turner's under it. 1 out. In now, Jay Buhner, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Buhner.
Ball 1.
High in the air out to center field. Turner is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and up steps the power bat of Peter Alonso. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Swung on and chopped up the middle. Throw onto the big target of Frank Thomas will take care of him, and that will end the inning. So digging in now, Frank Thomas. He'll begin things here against Matt Harvey.
The first baseman, Frank Thomas.
In there at the knees, strike 1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Man, he certainly got him protecting the plate right there. He almost got him to go around on that slider right there. I would not be surprised if he goes fishing a little bit further outside.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. Kemp is there, and he has it for the first out. Here's Carlos Correa now.
The shortstop, Carlos Correa.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a shot out to right center field. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. So stepping in, Brian McCann, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. On the ground to the right side. Oh, a diving stop. Got him. Here's Howie Kendrick as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Heading out towards shallow right. And a diving effort, but he can't make the play in right. And the run will come in to score from third as that'll knot things up at 1 apiece. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
The center fielder.
But speedy Trey Turner digs in now. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk. 2 men on, 2 out, and up next will be the pitcher Clayton Kershaw. Now both runners are breaking. Hit down the line at first. Comes set, the 0-1. Fouled away. Here's the 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Man, that's a tough take given where we are this game, but he got away with it.
Now the runners take off again. He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Third baseman, Max Muncy.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And coming up, the still dangerous outfielder Matt Kemp. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And he got him. Digging in, Buster Posey. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can. Oh, it's off the third base bag. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And he will reach it first, but it's very possible that he might have had 2 bases there had that ball not hit the bag.
Batting it, the shortstop.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Suzuki will reach out with 1 hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Digging in now, Ichiro Suzuki. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd.
The right fielder, Ichiro Suzuki.
Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Hit weakly back to the mound. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And into bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. Here's a slider that's inside. 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. 1-1.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Posey's got it, and the throw to first is there to record the 2nd out. Digging in, Anthony Rendon. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Harvey steps into his windup. First pitch on its way. Oh, he's baffled by the curve that time for a strike.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
Behind 0-2 now. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So here now's the pitcher, Matt Harvey, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1. Two balls and no strikes.
Might get the take sign here until he sees a strike. He's not known to be a very good hitting pitcher.
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. Here now the 2-2. Swing and a liner. Foul. Ready with another 2-2. Hit on the ground to third. Fielded by Rendon. Throw on to first in time. 1 away. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Jay Jones. He went deep in his first at bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Hit back up the middle. Correa up the middle. Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw's in control now. 2 away. Digging in for his second at bat, Duke Snider. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And Kendrick will make the play to retire the side. Stepping in, Frank Thomas. He flew out in his last at bat.
The first baseman, Frank.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. At the plate, Carlos Correa. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at bat.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Muncy comes up with it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Into the box now, Brian McCann. Harvey sets his sights. Here comes the first pitch. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 for the Ledger? He does. 7 in a row he's set down. Stepping in, Jay Buhner flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Jay Buhner.
Sinker runs outside to start the at bat. 1-0. Buhner is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The 1-2. And there's a base hit on the line. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. The relay throw. And they'll tag him out here at first. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up steps the power bat of Peter Alonso. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And that swung on and missed on a pitch down. 1-1. The 1-1. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy. Hit on the ground is short. Correa is there. Throw onto the big target if Frank Thomas will take care of him, and that. So striding in, Howie Kendrick. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Snyder arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. 0-1 the count.
Nope.
And he misses with it. 1-1.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
2-1 the count to Trey Turner. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Muncy will put this one away, and the side. Stepping into the box, Matt Kemp, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Hit hard on the ground to second. Bichette's got it, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the former World Series champ, MVP, and Rookie of the Year, Buster Posey. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
The batter, number 1.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ozzie Smith. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. And it's 1-2 to the Wizard.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball, just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. And he pops it up. Bichette's got it, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Ichiro Suzuki. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
The right fielder, Ichiro Suzuki.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Striding in, Bo Bichette, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll ricochet off the facade out there in left center. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Anthony Rendon. He's a diamond player with multiple tools, but he's best known as a major power threat. Well, now the skipper decides to bring the corners in here. Let's see if it pays off. First offering on its way. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball one. Back up the middle. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Frank Thomas. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Kemp is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. Now this is cut and thrown to first. On to first, a double play. Coming to the plate now, Carlos Correa. He was a ground out victim last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes this the other way to right, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final. Standing in, Jay Jones. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Number 4.
Here's the first pitch to him. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. This is pulled into right. Suzuki is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. At the plate, Jay Buhner. He's a diamond-level player who's one of the rare few in the game who's able to hit for contact and power at an elite level. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. 2 out, nobody on. Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Number 20.
Up next will be the power. And a rather interesting decision here as they'll put him on and move the runner into scoring position now.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. Buhner at second, Alonso at first, 2 out in the inning. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And that's taken for a called strike 2. Swing, and he pops him up, and this should get him out of it. Bichette is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he. Into the box, Brian McCann. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
The catcher, Brian McCann.
Sean Doolittle is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Doolittle.
He's set. Here it comes. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Doolittle is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty D. And I call a guy like this troubleshooters. Guys that you can bring into a game with runners in scoring position. They don't panic. They keep the game at a slow pace. And more importantly, they make good pitches to good hitters to get out of tough situations.
Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Jones calls for it. And that's the second out of the inning. Ready for another chance. Trey Turner. Doolittle's ready. First pitch on its way. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Here's Buster Posey now. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Takes this the other way to right, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out. Digging in, Ozzie Smith. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. The 0-1 on its way. And here's a foul ball just off to the right as they get ahead of him here. 0-2. Pitch popped straight up. Kershaw has a play. And that's the second out of the inning. Trevor Story will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Now coming into pinch hit, Trevor Story.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes. Roberto Ozuna has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive.
Dave Parker is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard. Standing in, Ichiro Suzuki. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line, but speared on a hop to second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Now batting, Bo Bichette. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Chopper foul. Osuna stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a slurve, a 2-seamer, a changeup, and a cut. And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. Suzuki leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. The next 0-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Buhner over to his right. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Digging in once again, Anthony Rendon. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Posey gathers it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Tommy Kahnle is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Leading off the inning, Jay Jones, and they'll need him to get something going here. 1-0 the count. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
Somebody needs to go rattle a cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
Count even at 2-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Leadoff hitters aboard, and that means the tying run will come forward here in the late innings. Riding in once again, Duke Snider. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Now at the plate, Jay Buhner. It was a walk in his last trip, and that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
On to first, so a good bounce back pitch. He gets Dylan Betances answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Still only 1 out in the inning. Fouled off. Here he comes again, 1-2. Fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, this is just one of those grinder at bats right here. He worked the count even at 2-2, and he's made him throw a lot of pitches.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Turner is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. So coming to the plate, Max Muncy. No hits to this point. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2. And a check swing here, appeal down to third, but Matthew Ross says he held up, ball 1. Here's the 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Turner's under it. And that ends the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Frank Thomas. And his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the 9th. Line toward the gap in left center. On a base hit. So a great start to the 9th as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to kick off the inning. And he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double.
The bat, number 1.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Carlos Correa. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
The catcher.
Striding into the box, Brian McCann. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play. Hey, 2 tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
The left fielder.
So striding forward now, Howie Kendrick. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Ready with the 1-0. And a bouncing ball, foul.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
And it's 1-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Posey's got it. And that ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Kemp. He'll lead off the bottom of the 9th inning. Lined into left center. And it's a base hit. So there you go. The potential winning run aboard to start off the home half of the 9th. Now to the plate, Buster Posey. The winning run is at first base. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Turner's under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Ozzie Smith. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. And perfect execution there as the hit and run yields a base hit. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. Mark Hanna will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. A 2-out hit would win it. Passed ball or wild pitch would do the trick just as well. Too high as he misses again here, and it's 3-0 now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Now this is lined into right center. He comes through. And they're going to walk off with a 4-3 victory. Not a lot of fireworks, but that narrows the candidate list for our top player of the game. And the man you see here was a key contributor, so he takes it home in this one.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor